learn about our topic number 127, Argumented Macro Substitution Directive. So let's move forward. About the preprocessor directive. So in the previous video we have learned about the simple macro substitution. Now in this video we are going to learn about the argumented macro substitution. So let's look at about the preprocessor directive. Because the preprocessor directive follows special syntax rules that are different from the normal C syntax, and we have studied that preprocessor directive has been further classified into the macro substitution directive, file inclusion directive, and compiler control directive. And we will learn about the macro substitution directive, and in macro substitution directive we will learn about the argumented substitution directive. So let's move forward for the argumented macro substitution in C language. So here in the previous video we have learned about the simple macro substitution. Now in this video we will learn about the argumented macro substitution. Okay. Then after in the next video we will learn about the nested macro substitution. So let's look at the argumented macro substitution. Macro with arguments. This is known as the argumented macro substitution. So the syntax is clear. We have to use the hashtag define for defining the macro in C language. Then identifier, you need to specify the identifier here, and identifier can contain from a number, we can say f1, f2, till fn it can contain, and here you need to specify the string. So this is the proper syntax of argumented macro substitution. Now let's look at the example of a macro with argument, that is the argument macro substitution. So here is that example. We are just defining a cube which is actually containing x in it. So hashtag define a cube which is actually containing the identifier x here, and this is the calculation part, we can say the string x into x into x. So 3 times x, multiplication of 3 times x is going to give us a cube. So this is how we can define a cube with the help of argumented macro substitution. So in the similar way we can find the volume also, because cube is going to give us the volume. So volume equal to cube of side. So we can say the volume is going to be side multiply with side multiply with side. So this is the proper work of argumented macro substitution in C language. So this was all about the argumented macro substitution. So thanks for watching. Dhanyavad.